If there is a God, why is there so much suffering in the world? Now, this is a great question, often asked by many people. Some may wonder, why do children get cancer? Why is there so many starving children in the world? Why did my loved one pass away so soon? Now, these are very touchy questions that are very difficult to answer. So, what is the answer to all of these questions? One place that we can look at is the book of Job. Job was a righteous man. He took on a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. Job lost all of his children, he lost all of his property, and he had boils from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head. And at one point, Job called out to God and asked God why all of this pain and why all of this suffering is happening to him. And you know what God said? Well, the Lord answered Job out of a whirlwind, and he said, "Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me, if you have understanding. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? To what were its foundations fastened? Or who laid its cornerstone? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy." And God continued to question him from there. And before he was done, God said, "Shall the one who contends with the Almighty correct him? He who rebukes God, let him answer it." Then Job answered God. And you know what Job said? He said, "Behold, I am vile. What shall I answer you? I lay my hand over my mouth. Once I have spoken, but I will not answer. Yes, twice, but I will proceed no further." Oftentimes, when something bad happens that we don't understand, we might want to question God, but God wants us to trust him, even through the darkest times of loss. He wants us to trust in him, and God can get us through it. And when we see someone going through suffering and pain, we can comfort them and love on them and help them get through it. Jesus took the ultimate sacrifice for us on the cross. He was beaten, spit upon, he was mocked, and he was crushed. And he did all this just so that we could be with him forever. This was the greatest act of love that was done for us. And he wants all of us to come to him. John 8:36 says, "So if the Son makes you free, you will be free indeed." Thank you for watching.